Hey, hey, hey. I hope you're hearing me, but if not, Jerry, you know what you got to do. Turn up your volume. But anyway, I'm sure that you are. Um, I was a little bored and didn't have anybody to talk to. And I thought I would come out and, while it was still light outside a little bit, and I had a question from someone who watches me, and they were asking me about media for my dendrobiums, and I believe he was talking about laturias. Um, and I had mentioned to him that I put most of mine in lava rock, and I do. This has not been repotted, but I strongly recommend that because laturias like copious amounts of water in the summer while they're putting up their growths. They like water all year round, but especially in the summer. And then after their growths mature or when the canes stop growing, they still want to be watered, but they want less water. So the best media for them in that situation is lava rock because that allows water to just drain straight through the roots, through the pot, and doesn't get caught up in the bottom of the pot, or it really doesn't decompose at all. So really, that's the best thing for your large dendrobiums, laturias specifically is what I'm speaking of. Um, I suppose it could be good for probably the Australian ones, but the question was for the laturias, and I think this person had a Bruce Gordon, which I love Bruce Gordon. This is not Bruce Gordon. I think this is Wonder Nishi, which has a spike coming up there. And I have another one. Well, I'm not going to go over all of my stuff because I've already just done that. Um, but you can see that blasted, like I said. But yeah, Polysema. And I'm going to have to repot that because it is really just, I haven't repotted it yet. But other than lava rock, I'd say the best thing is mounting them. And I am so glad to see that growth coming. And I thought I saw something else. Maybe I was dreaming. But hopefully that will stay alive and well. I think we are due for more cold temperatures. I am not sure what I'm going to do. I know that I'm going to take this inside. I should just take it in right now because I know that when I come back out, that sheath will be damaged because that is a Gutata crossed with Forbesii. But anyway, I'm leaving it there for now because I'm just kind of looking and inspecting stuff and smelling. Nice. I don't think that ever smells. But this definitely Roofly Profuse. It is still fragrant. Yeah. Now, this has yet to give me any fragrance yet. That's that Queen Adelia cross with Randy I thought that would be fragrant, but not. At least not to me, not to my nose. And I don't like that leaf right there, so I'm pulling it off. This is sunburn from when I had it over there. Thought the sunburn would stop. But the growths are pretty decent. And for just recently being repotted, nice growths. And there's another one there. This is my golden sunburst. I'm not going to try to get the tag because I'll mess up. Stop. Okay. And let me pull this out. This is another something, my tenifolia, the melon variety, which here's the tag. Tenifolia variety watermelon. And it put up some decent bulbs. They're a little smaller than previous seasons, but there are roots. I think that's a root, if I can see right. Yeah, it's a root. And yeah, they are a little smaller, but I still want to see some flowers. It is just, I believe it's just a regular red tenifolia. But that striation, though, that variegation is really nice. It does look like a melon. So, yeah, what else? Real quickly, because it is getting dark. Let's see here. Nothing. Yeah, but just a lot of growth. Nice roots. So. So, yeah, where's my Laturia? Over here. Yeah, see, I have to repot that one as well, but it's got the growth coming up there. This is my Miva Cadabra. Giving it a little bit less, but still has to get moisture. And actually, it's sitting in a dish that has no bottom to it. And this, I thought it would get a little darker. Maybe it will, but we'll see. There's those buds there. See, this is an old cane, and it's got a spike. So, yeah, everything is looking really nice. These have grown a lot since I last showed them. This is still barely, but it's going. And this, of course, is really looking good. And this one has started up. Yay. Okay. This is going to be really spectacular. Beautiful dark red, kind of fuchsia-ish. And I think, yeah, you can see that spreading from the base, that rot. So I might as well just yank that off like that. Okay, done with it. That spike has got like browning there. I hope that's going to be okay. I think it will. And if you guys haven't seen my bulbo, the spikes are all gone, the ones that had blooms on them. But there may be more coming. I really need to get some water on this plant because these are from, I think they're from Borneo. They're from several places. Longiflorum, red bubbles. And yeah, there's no spikes on it. Nice umbral flower. Specimen here. Just likes a lot of water and shade. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Here are my Selagenes that I have repotted in sphagnum moss. It is maturing this growth, and yeah, there's no flower. I don't think. Yeah, there's no flower, but I don't think it's big enough. It's not, but it does look a little better, I guess. Here's the other one, and this pot actually doesn't have a bottom, so it is. I think there's always water in there because I wasn't giving them enough moisture. But the newer growths, they look okay. So we'll see. Hopefully, Jerry, I'll see some blooms. Although I've seen your blooms. Cutie. Yeah. All right. That's about it, I guess. I have got this killing headache. It is really killing me. So, but yeah, I went crazy today online. Thanks, Jerry, again for causing me almost to wreck trying to get orchids. So you all will be seeing new orchids from Florida Suncoast. This is putting out another spike. Great. This is doing really well. Although it wasn't what I wanted, it's still doing well, as is my tropical pointer, putting out those roots. Yeah. Let me look down here. Kind of weird about that, but I don't think those growths are affected. I might just yank that off at some point. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't like messing with stuff too much unless I absolutely have to. And that is definitely my wine. Okay. But that is definitely sunburn, and it's going. That is the Laturia, and that definitely is an example of too much light. These really like only morning light, or just afternoon, or not afternoon, evening light, which is it's pretty strong light as well, but they don't like morning and noon and evening light. So I'm just gonna put that there next to its brother or cousin. That is did I say what that is? Spider lily, which is Alexandri times something. God, I have a headache. My Nindy has not done anything. I wish. It's still alive. This is the growth from last year that matured, and it's not really, well, it looks like there's a little root coming out. Maybe it's just starting up. Yeah, but I don't see any. But at least it's alive and growing still. And this is my discolor, which is also an antenatum type, spatulatum. And it is, I don't see any roots, but it does have a lot of old roots, but I don't see any new roots. But the growths are pretty decent. It's still growing. I believe it's still growing. There's a lot of pollen falling from the trees around here. There's something else I was going to point out before I close this thing. Oh, here's the other antenna that I want to show you. Well, it's not an antenna, it's spatulata. And this is my Lasianthera, which is from the same areas of New Guinea. I believe it's New Guinea. And these like a lot of moisture and highlight and heat, and very difficult in cultivation because of just their native conditions, just being difficult to replicate. Just they hang over streams in their area of where they're from. Is it? No, it's not. Did I say Papua New Guinea? I think it's. Anyway, it's not that. Well, we'll just keep on going. But this dendrobium is very beautiful. Has blues and reds and really nice. But they get really, really big, really tall. And I think they like a little bit more light than I can give it. But they like a lot of light and heat, and they get tall. Something else that is really good that I'm really happy about is this. This is an epidendrum here that bloomed for me all last winter. Not this winter, but last winter. I got this from Nats, and then I repotted it. Where's the tag? It's the Schomburgki crossed with lemon something maybe. I don't even see the tag. But anyway, I repotted this in the fall because it needed to be, the media was just broken down. And there's growths coming up. There's one. This is a growth right there. So I am really happy to see that. Very happy. In fact, this cane that it is coming off of is a really, really old cane. It's almost like a back bulb cane, because this is the cane that it bloomed off of. This one that's got a growth on it. So yeah, that's another growth coming. So if I can get that to bloom, I'll have more pseudobulbs that have flowers on them. And just let me check the flowers on this, and then I'm going to get off of here. Where's that spike at? Is that? It's getting dark, and let me pull this out, and see what I am looking for, if I even can find it. Because there were spikes, but I guess they could have blasted. We've had rain, we've had cool temperatures, back to hot. Yeah, you can see the spike that was there blasted. But anyway, I'm not going to get upset, because it's growing really well, and these are capable of putting up more spikes, and it most likely will. Generally does. When one spike blasts, another one comes along behind, and I am spilling stuff. So you know what, I'm just gonna get the heck out of Dodge and go and entertain myself, probably do some art. Anyway folks, thanks for watching, and enjoy your orchids.